This is the Umidigi Note 100A, and I honestly didn't expect to like it this much. After using this phone for a full week, I've discovered the good, the bad, and the things no one tells you before buying. From the display to the battery and even the performance, this review will break down everything you need to know before spending your money on this phone. Inside the box, you are getting a clear case, power adapter, red USB-C cable, and a SIM ejector tool. There is also a screen protector pre-applied on the screen and a user guide inside the box. That's pretty much everything you need to get up and running when you buy a new phone. You don't need to spend a dime to be looking for something else like most of our other brands do nowadays that don't give us chargers in the box. The phone comes with 4 gigs RAM that can expand to 8 gigs using some storage space on the phone. Umidigi were also generous enough as they added 256 gigs of storage space on the phone, which is something you won't get on most competing phones out there. You can also increase the storage space on the phone using the memory card slot. It's a hybrid slot that supports 2 SIM cards or a SIM card and a memory card at the same time. The choice is yours. The phone is made of a polycarbonate material and I have the blue colorway. There are a lot of other color options to choose from if you want to buy the phone. I love the textured pattern at the back of the phone, but you can only see it, you won't feel it in your hand. It's kind of slippery and it's best you put it in the case that it comes with inside the box because it's going to give you additional grip and also protect the phone. For those of us that love headphone ports, the Umidigi Note 100E has one at the top, and by the side we have the fingerprint scanner that also doubles as the unlock key. It is fast as unlocking the phone. The SIM card tray is by the left side, and like I said earlier, you either use 2 4G SIM cards or a SIM card and a memory card. The charging port and speaker are at the bottom. The phone sounds good for the price. I can't really complain. It's a single down firing speaker and there is no other speaker on the phone. We have 2 cameras at the back of the phone and I'll share more about the cameras before the end of the video. Overall, the build quality is great and the design also kind of catches the attention. We have a large 6.8-inch display here with a 120Hz refresh rate and 720p resolution. It's an IPS LCD display as expected of the phone because how much does it even cost? Just slightly over $100. We have a punch hole cutout here and scrolling through the display feels smooth. By default, the refresh rate is set to auto, but you can choose between 60Hz, 90Hz or 120Hz in the display settings. I have mine set to 120Hz refresh rate all the time. The display is responsive to touch and the size makes it even more enjoyable to play games or watch movies with. I love that it's a punch hole cutout. It gives you that immersive feeling when using the display. The bezels around the display are quite noticeable, but for this price category, I think it should be expected. Day-to-day usage feels very fluid, and my only wish was that we got a 1080p resolution instead of the 720p resolution. I feel smartphone brands are gradually ditching 720p resolutions nowadays. Aside that, everything on the display works just well. The phone is powered by the Unisoc T615 processor, and I've tested a couple of phones from Tecno and Itel using the same chipset. While it's not the fastest chipset, I would say it will serve you if you intend to use the Umidigi Note 100E as a casual phone and not for heavy tasks. You can't even play some demanding games on this phone because you won't even be able to download them. If your intention is to play games, I'll advise you to look at other Umidigi phones with like 8 gigs RAM and more. They have them all. For normal day-to-day usage like calls, scrolling through social media, text messages, I'll say that it's going to be fine. Just don't expect this phone to do crazy multitasking or do app in app, all those crazy things that we normally do with our phones. This phone is not built for that. Day-to-day performance, like I said, is just good. Just basic, nothing over the bar. We have stock Android 14 outside the box on this phone and it comes with almost 0 app pre-installed. Just one keyboard app that I saw and I quickly removed it because I prefer using Gboard, and by default it is also on this phone. The software feels light on the phone and animations when opening apps or closing the user interface feels really snappy and good to see. You get a native screen recorder by just visiting the quick panel, and you can even customize this phone to some extent. The software definitely has its issues and some people might not like it because it looks kind of empty, but there are a lot of people who prefer to get their UI just clean with no bloatware. It is also Android 14, which is a bit outdated at this point. Many phones competing closely with the Umidigi Note 100E are running on Android 15, and I can't even see if there's going to be any software updates on this phone. I'm actually going to write to Umidigi and ask them if there will be a software update, and if they reply with yes, I'm going to pin it in the comment section of this video. We have a 5000 mAh battery here and it gives you a full day if you are a demanding user. For casual users, you can get more than 2 days. That's if you only make calls and text messages, nothing serious. It supports 20-watt charging and it takes slightly over 2 hours to charge the phone from 0 to 100. Honestly, the battery experience here is one of the best things about this phone. It's really commendable. And I would say that if you're on a budget and you're looking for a phone that has an incredible battery life, the Umidigi Note 100e can definitely fill in that gap. We have a 13 megapixel main camera here and a 2 megapixel depth lens at the back. Up front, we have an 8 megapixel selfie shooter, and for the camera, I would say you need good lighting conditions to get decent pictures from the camera. If you snap in areas with low light, the quality won't really be good and you're not going to like the photos. In fact, I'm going to say that you're not going to buy this phone for good pictures. It is not built to kind of give you good images. There are definitely phones that cost more in the Umidigi lineup, and if you go for those ones, you definitely get a better image quality. You can see the pictures I snapped, and I would like to know your opinion in the comment section. What do you think about the image qualities? Do you think they are good? Also, you can record 1080p videos with the back camera of this phone, while the front camera can only record 720p. In my opinion, that is a bit underwhelming. At least 1080p at the back and front has just been the standard nowadays. So that's everything I noticed about the Umidigi Note 100e. It's not perfect, but for the price, you're getting solid battery life, decent performance for basic use, and that 256GB storage space is still wild to me at this price point. If you're not expecting flagship performance and just want something reliable on a budget, this might just do the job. Let me know what you think about this phone in the comment section. Will you like to use this phone as your main phone or maybe as a backup? And also, don't forget to like this video if it helped you in any way. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more honest reviews like this ones. I'll see you in my next video. How many minutes?